Selamat siang, nama saya Yaki the Free. Senang bertemu dengan Anda. Sedikit-sedikit, lama-lama, jadi bukit. Permisi, apakah Anda bisa berbahasa Inggris? Oh, good, good. Hi, everybody. This is Yaki the Free here on the free-to-play account for the HellHades 2025 free-to-play challenge, greeting any Indonesian speakers to the best of my ability anyways, and using a proverb from Indonesian that is little by little, it becomes a mountain. Sedikit sedikit, little by little. Okay. So, especially on a free to play game, day, let's see what login day it is today. I think, yeah, just finished 13. Okay. The little mountain that we're all trying to climb up and build out of our armies. Little by little, it becomes a mountain. So, let's take a quick look at the current standings for overall on the non-content creators. You'll see right here, Yaki the Free at number 8 near the bottom with 2346 points. I'm pretty happy about that. So we'll get out of that. And what I want to do today, I'm going to show you some of the where I did in the mission. So back a couple missions, there was take care of the 100 arena champions. So in yesterday's upload, I showed you a secret technique for defeat. You don't have to win the battle. You just have to kill. And if they res, it doesn't count as an additional kill every time they res. I tried it against a Wukong. You can only get credit for the kill once. So you can fight them, do whatever you want, or you can, get time gated. Me instead, I pushed and I got into the Spirit Keep, get 5 of the Spirit Keep potions, which took about 400 energy. I wasn't happy about that. But now you'll notice, like, I'll show you soon in the dungeons, like, on today's reset in 7 hours, it's going to be the Force Keep that's open. So I'm kept on pace there. All right. Then I'll show you my roster for I have to, I don't have a choice, but my Apoth, he's going to be my next 6-star. So I'll have the 4 6-stars. Then there's a lull for the next day where I can farm the Magic Keep potions because you'll see later on you need to get 4 champions to 6-star Ascension. And I have a 6-star Alice already. So I might as well farm the magic potions while I can for her. And then beyond here, there's nothing. I already have all the food I need for the Relic Keeper, okay? So I don't want to dawdle too long on the missions there, but I'll show you. Today I was pretty happy in the Spirit Keep. I didn't need to go beyond. I got my 3rd Ascension for Wukong real early. So I didn't even bother. I was just sitting at 13. And today I brought in a rare named Bloodbraid and I cleared stage 18. And it took a while, but I put it on manual and I did it. And the reason that it took so long is that I don't have a powerful roster. And the hero that I used, Bloodbraid, let's see if I can find her here. I don't know where I stuck her. Anyways, there she is right at the top. She's only a 40, okay? But you look over here, I gave her enough speed. Okay, she 148 speed. She was able to get her ability off. So 138 accuracy. Boss, at stage 18, they get a little bit of that accuracy. But the reason that I have this Bloodbraid is right here at her 3rd Ascension, it's places. So it can't be a weak hit because she's placing it. Even if, she's the same affinity, but she can't be weak hitting, okay? However, she also has this A2 that she'll attack 3 times and then she'll get an extra turn. So she was getting a couple extra turns, but yeah, she's got like no health. You're noticing here, like the only reason she was living and coming back to do her job was because of Tagore. So anyways, I'll show you how clean I keep my vaults, okay? Now, where do I want to go next here? On the challenges, if you come into the arena one of the ones I thought would take me forever, the win 10 classic arena battles in a row is one thing, but to get the 10 defenses this early in gold, I was like, there's no way. So let's go into the arena. All right. I don't think I have anything ready soon, but we'll go into the battle log on defense. And you'll see here yesterday, these 2 teams tried to attack me. And that's pretty scary. That Grim Reaper that can proc from a AoE A1 out of Loki here, that could have killed me easy. But my defense has a Tagore, and he's pretty chunky, okay? And my Tagore is only in like level 12 gears. Let me show you that real quick here. Everything's level 12 but his boots, which are speed. Didn't get the speed ascension. Okay? And there's nothing really, really special. He's got accuracy. Tagore doesn't have any debuffs. He doesn't attack. Like, he just works, okay? So I'm kind of stuck in the Doom Tower. I haven't tried it yet with, I just tried a little bit with my Alice. It didn't work too well. But if you come into floor 85, okay, the Krisk is one thing, the Fushan's another, but like this last wave, I can't touch this last wave. It wrecks me all the time. I try to sheep, CC. I don't have a stun set. I don't have any AoE A1s. I might get it done later. I'm going to try to bring in uh, Ugo so that I have somebody, dropping their defense at least. I'm going to try. All right. It's not about being quick. It's about being successful. That's what matters. So now we're going to do the Ogryn Faction Wars. And I'm going to show you my technique. You'll see down here I got 213. I just did the Lizardmen today. Okay. And I don't have any Lizard. And I'll show you the ones that I used. And then I'll show you my gearing techniques. Any of these level 30s that you see here, these were the Lizardmen that I used. Okay. Sorry, I used this troglodyte. He's a common, but I was able to carry them with the Jarrag a little bit. However, the key is that you put everybody into just trash gear, but it's all Guardian gear. Okay, so I come down to my Guardian sets, and all you do is you just keep recycling the same sets, or you can level new pieces to level 8 if you want and just, trash it. However, when I'm done with this Ogryn getting 18 stars, all these 3 stars are going to be fed, except for this Rough Stone that I'm going to gear right now. Because Rough Stone's decent, okay? He's got kind of a decent A1. But the idea is everybody gets speed boots if you can, okay? And then I don't care how much damage they really, really do. All right, as long as they're living, that's all that really matters to me, okay? Then I'm going to try to find like defense or HP with a little bit of speed on the gloves or crit rate for somebody who's doing my damage. All right. Then I come into the shields and see if I have anything that, that a speed and a crit. That's all I care about, not even HP. All right. So then do I stick on a special helmet the same or whatever? It's however you want to do this. I suggest you always use the Guardian gear because it's all free gear. Okay. Then you can just stick on whatever random 2 other pieces you don't really care about. You can sell them after. Whatever you want to do, take it off, right? So when you start looking through your sets as a new free to play, right? They start piling up a little bit. I don't throw away stuff that I would on a main account right away because I can use it for this kind of function. All right. So again, I just want a little bit of speed. Okay, the guy's pretty slow here at 130 with this item on. All right. So I'll give him some speed and some resistance. And then here, have this help. Okay. So Rough Stone's done. I don't really care. So lumber. I don't even care if they're a attack based or if they're a HP based or whatever. I'm not trying to maximize their potential here. I'm just trying to make them survive. Okay. So lumber, I think he does more damage if I put him with attack, I think. So I look for those attack on that boots just for him. Okay. Now I want him to survive for sure. So here's a little bit of HP. Okay. And then defense gloves, HP gloves, more defense. I think I'll stick him with the defense roll. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Then we'll look into a helmet for this guy. Crit rate, some accuracy, HP. There we go. You know what else we're going to do? We're just going to stick whatever here again with the speed and crit. And then I have a couple shield that are already rolled up. So we'll just stick on the one with the HP. Okay. So that's Rough Stone done. So I have a Ugo and I have like 2 other Ogryns to gear. And this is how easy it is for you. Okay. Pardon me, it's been a little bit stressful day at work. I'm on my lunch break here. So I'm just going to stick on again whatever gears I can for the people that don't do damage. But if you're not familiar with this set, like they're all going to heal for 10% every turn. The other thing about this set is that everybody gets hit. It's going to spread the damage over four of them, and they're all weak. They're all weak. Okay. And again, as you're noticing, I'm just going to over gear them in the set because it's free gear. I don't really care if I keep it or not, and I only rolled it to 8. It's not like it's special stuff. So I don't know if I really want this guy to have a set of speed boots from another set, but it doesn't matter. You can do that if you like. All right. So I don't have too much that's rolled up with this, but I'm going to make sure that this character has at least a little bit of HP on them, you know? And you don't want to give them your best stuff, obviously, because you might need it for somebody later that's like in your clan boss team or just quickly into Doom Tower. You know what? I'll show you actually. I'll just stick this guy in all this stuff. Whatever's going on here. Some speed and some crit. And let's give him a crappy chest. Okay. So something with survivability. That's what I was looking for. HP. Like this is a decent chest. I'm gonna have to take it off of him later. Okay? And again, just take it up to 8. That's all you got to do. And people like HellHades have shown this technique many times. However, I'm going to show it to you on the 2025 season. And it's not even purposely gearing them to the stats that you want. All right. So that's how quick you can do you if you're not talking, like you'll get right through this faster than I would, obviously. Okay. And it's only a 5-star Ugo. All right. So you saw everybody there. They're nothing special. Okay. I was fortunate. I did a 10 pull of the green chicken eggs there and mystery shards. I call them chicken eggs because that's usually what comes out. It's food. And I pulled an Elhain and a rough stone right beside each other. So it really, really helps. Okay. Now, I don't really care who's in the order here because everybody except for Ugo is going to be sharing damage. Okay. So let's make sure I'm on a stage that I don't have stars for yet. All right. And then we'll do that. And always make sure because you can only do it, once a week. All right. So it's saying I don't have any aura lead. Oh no. Okay. I'm just going to let it run for a second for you. This one will be a bit easier than most of the others because I have two AoE move heroes. Roughstone's A1 only does AoE. So if I really want, I can do a team setup and only make him A1. And he'll just AoE, AoE. Okay. And this lumberer on the left here with those wicked wooden spiky weapons on his arms. Okay, if you give that guy a third ascension, he has an AoE move, but it's not necessary to me. If it was the difference between me getting a legendary book on the last stage, then I'd ascend him. But I don't even think these guys could get the 7th stage boss down to half. But this is how easy it is to get at least 9 stars. The first 3 stages on every one of these, it's that easy. Okay. You have one hero that you're going to keep from every faction probably in about a month. You'll get somebody who's a decent rare at least or an epic. And if you plan ahead a little because you're trying to get the free resources out of the faction wars, you're noticing I'm getting drops of materials to craft perception gear. And this early in, you start getting that 4-star perception gear. It doesn't matter if you get a full set or not. When you have fodder that you start feeding all the 4 pieces of guardian gear and 2 pieces of perception, it'll help you advance farther the next week in your crypts, especially if they all have like speed boots. Okay. And a speed glyph, that's always nice. So stage 5. Okay. And you notice like I don't have real champions. Like who's this Frosty? I forget what their name is here. Foreskin? I forget his name. But anyways, Foreskin here, like he's not going to do anything. He's a healer, all right? But I just need a 5th hero for the 3rd star, and so do you. And again, there's on the last wave, if you don't know this, you can kind of manual while on auto. If you don't want to sit here and tap or click here, but you can pick the target, and you'll see I'm going to pick a different target than they're going to select on the next wave. If we ever kill this, I think they're called Damphirs, these 5 assholes right here. But anyways, I'm not a fan of beating on women, but she deserved that. So I try to get, well, anyways, can't help you. Paragon got wiped out by Roughstone in his A1. So it's not a guide on how to do these stages. I'm just showing you my strategy to easily stay higher up in this free to play challenge, or if you're not even in the challenge, you're just free to play. All right. So now we're going to try stage 6. And if you can do this stage 6 on 15 faction trials, and every one of them's 3-star, that's 270 stars. And in a matter of a month on the average player's account, I believe it's completely possible, especially with the promo codes, that downlink codes, all these things that the game's given us, the apprentice pass. What it doesn't give you, because there's too much information, is knowledge like this. Nowhere can you look up in game strategies like this. So hopefully, if you don't know what I'm showing you, you do now. And you're going to grow that mountain, and you're going to have a lot more fun in the game because you're going to look forward to, like, hey man, today's login, I know I'm getting another 9 stars. I know I'm going to get that last stage of the faction crypt, and I know it's going to give me that ancient shard as a reward. You get a blue chicken egg, and it's always fun to crack eggs, man. We all like chickens, but sometimes you crack that one egg and out comes, the golden goose. It's very rare. This account, I don't know how your accounts are going. I've seen other people pulling some top 10 in the entire game heroes, and I'm getting nothing really. But the heroes that I do get, I do know how to utilize them for a little bit at the very start. Okay. So I don't think I'm going to be able to take care of that boss. I'm not even going to bother. All right. So what's important now is in 6 hours, the Sacred Order and the High Elf is going to open. So I started pre-leveling food for those. One of them was El Hain. As I said, I was very fortunate enough to pull an El Hain. Okay, she's a keeper. So when you start talking about 6 stars, who to 6-star next? Again, on this account, as I said before, it's got to be my apothecary. He's the farthest into his masteries. It makes the most sense. I use him everywhere, and I'll reset these, and I'll give him the Giant Slayer, because that triple hit A1 with Giant Slayer procs, that'll probably give me the one key on the clan boss I've been searching for. All right, and just for the fun of it, let's go back to the arena and see if somebody comes in that we can fight. And Elvin and Wukong is definitely not somebody I'm going to fight with, or yeah, but yeah. I don't know what your goal to start looking like, but I'll tell you another thing. If you keep your heroes without gear on and your power's lower, when you're in the lower tier arenas, you'll face similar power level accounts. Once you get over that 300k threshold, you start seeing uglier accounts. Like the ones that I'm seeing, you'll get more powerful because it's trying to match make a little. I don't really know how they decide what the power difference is for the next tier, but stay as low as you can. Don't put any gear on heroes that, like, all these heroes that are in my vault that I'm not using, like, that there's no gear on them, okay, except for a couple that I'm going to keep. All right. This was Yakety the Free in the HellHades Free to Play Challenge 2025. Wishing everybody good luck. Take care.